Hi everybody, welcome to Story Experiential. My name's Maggie, I'm one of your alumni advisors. We're a team of people that are going to be helping you out as you go through this class. Today, welcome to orientation. We're going to introduce you to a really great digital art tool that's going to help you guys out as you go through the program. Clip Studio Paint is a digital drawing program that is packed full of amazing tools for artists. And we mean that like it's a genuine Swiss Army knife. And we need you guys to understand, this is not like a sponsorship deal that we have with Clip Studio. Our recommendation of using this program is a genuine endorsement from some of the alumni. For Windows and Mac OS users, Clip Studio Paint's free trial lasts for a 3-month period. And as you'll see, there's an even free trial offerings for mobile devices like your iPad or Android tablet. You can view Clip Studio Paint's features and system requirements by going to clipstudio.net, and you can download their free trial there as well. Go ahead and pause while you do that, and then we're going to work together and I'll give you an overview of Clip Studio Paint for beginners, and I'll help you get started on your file management for this class. See you in a second. Alright, so this is the window you're going to see when you first launch Clip Studio Paint. In order to get the actual drawing tablet up, you're going to click Paint up here in the top left corner, and that'll open up this window. To open up your first file, you're going to go to File, New, and this new window is going to pop up. We're going to be using the illustration, which is the first tab. It should be auto-selected. For our width, we're going to set it to unit pixels. That's going to be px, width 1920, height 1080. Your resolution doesn't need to be super high. For our purposes, 72 dpi will work. And we're going to hit OK. And our paper opens up here in the project window. Here you can see that we have tabs that open up. That means you can have multiple projects at the same time. So quick navigation tutorial. Over here we have our tools. These are all of our brushes, our erasers. If you hover over them, you'll see what categories each of these icons stand for. I like working in pens, and Real G Pen is the Rick Astley of the pens. It's never going to give you up, it's never going to let you down. This is my ride or die pen. If I take my stylus here, because I work on a Wacom Cintiq, if I use this brush and I move it onto my paper and just press lightly, press hard, it's actually going to track that pressure and respond accordingly. If you're just using a mouse, you're going to get a straight level of pressure. And I can go ahead and delete and erase everything on my layer. Here in the tool properties, you can adjust the brush size, the opacity, and the attributes of the tool that you are using. Down here in the bottom left corner, this is your color wheel. Over here, top right, this is your navigation. So no matter how far you zoom in here, or if you twist it, this navigation is always going to let you see the full picture before you can reset. And then down here, this is your layer panel. So if I draw a circle on this layer, which is my layer 1, and I add a layer by clicking this box with the plus and moving that under, and I decide I want to color this pink, I can color this in without destroying the line art over it. So I'm going to go hit delete. I'm going to head and trash this layer by hitting the trash button, and then delete that too. You can also zoom by using the plus minus buttons here, or this slider under the navigator. This allows you to zoom in as well. If I want to reset, I will just hit fit to screen. That's this button with the 2 arrows over here. If I want to rotate, I can also do that here under the navigator, and I can reset by hitting this dial. Alright, next thing we're going to do, guys, I cannot stress this enough, file management is important in this class. So before we even start drawing, we're going to go to File. We are going to hit Save As, and that's going to open up this window. I'm going to go to my desktop, right click with my mouse, New, Folder, and I'm going to name this Story Experiential. Go ahead and open that. And I'm going to name this file by clicking File Name, and I'm going to call this Story XP Intro. And I'm going to hit Save. You can save Clip Studio's files as different file types. Clip Studio format is what it naturally reads as, but you can change this to Photoshop documents if you like using Adobe software. Don't change it to a bump, a JPEG, a PNG. These are all flat images. You will not be able to edit them in layer styles, so don't mess with those. So go ahead and hit save. And we can see up here in the project window, this tab has been changed to my file name. And guys, repeat after me. Clip Studio Paint does not autosave, and it does not save backups. You must manually save before you exit the program every time. And how you can tell if you need to save, if I do something here on the paper, you can see this X in the tab actually turned into a dot. This is the warning that before I close this project window or the program entirely, I need to go to File and hit Save before I leave the program. Alrighty, and we're done. Guys, I made this illustration using just 5 easy tools. I used the import function under File, Import, and you can import images that you would like to use as reference or incorporate into your drawings. I used the Real G pen, that pen that I showed you earlier. I used the hard eraser. I used the lasso tool to grab and transform anything by hitting Control T to reshape, resize stuff in my drawing. And I also used the shape tool down here. You play around with these, find out what you like. They're really, really great tools. Last thing we're gonna do before we head out, I'm gonna export this so that I can upload it to the Story Xperiential website. And I'll do that by going to File, Export Single Layer. You can export as a JPEG or a PNG. My preference is PNG, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to call this Story XP Intro, and I'm going to add Final to it. I don't need to change the file type because I've already determined what file type I'm going to upload, and I'm going to hit Save. Hit Save. It's going to open a couple windows. These are advanced settings. Just keep clicking OK. If everything looks great in the export preview, hit OK, and if we open up this folder, there she is. She's all ready to go. I can go ahead and upload and hit submit. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you next time. We're so excited you're here. We can't wait to see what you have to create. Have fun. See you next time.